CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Suspect or suspects reportedly in location.
Monitoring for unusual activity. Suspect cleared the checkpoint.
Control, I've lost the target.
They're through the checkpoint.
Careful, it's taking too much damage. A few more hits and it's toast.
I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Alright, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Oh, Bags, we've got some company.
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the
Fuck me. Okay.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
CTOS Ava. Data
Drones have been
reconstruction
deployed to
in
apprehend
progress.
suspect.
Bags! What do I do?
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
Is that how it was done then? It's your view. Suspects in!
Control, we have a seriously injured officer. Possible hostile at your location.
Move into the hostile's location.
Moving to neutralize.
Getting a better position.
Can't do this. Pinned down!
Available. Over.
Suspect is carrying a weapon. We're moving in. Give yourself up. We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Changing the hostile.
CTOS Ava. Data reconstruction in progress.
You're going down.
It's still on me, Bagley.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete. Be careful, it's taking too much damage. A few more hits and it's toast.
You're dead if you continue like this. Reloading. Big shot out here.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Take it out. Finding cover. Suspect is injured. Keep looking.
All right, I've got it. Now, can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
I'm listening.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run.
Wait, was that a gunshot?
We're on the tail. Over.
Putting an end to the chase now. Right, close this fucker down.
This is a nightmare.
We are inbound. Stand by.
Moving in. Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
All units force this suspect to stop.
She's introduced has changed how we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible
I'm putting an end to this.
Did I ever tell you that I actually interviewed Sky Larson?
Really? I thought she never spoke to the media.
So this was a long time ago, back in the day when she was a little bit more accessible, and she was one of these
Use a
people that
pursuit
just had an
intervention
amazing
technique.
presence. You were inspired by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people I've ever met.
Not sure
There's
you're
our
being
suspect.
too objective there. I imagine she's not
We are
very
in
likeable
pursuit.
as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some ways. I think she believes that becoming data is
Ramming the suspect.
preferable to being human. She's one of these people who's extremely methodical in everything that she does, and she does everything to perfection and really tries to change the world around
Mobilizing
and
the
make it a
suspect.
better place for us to live.
If you say so.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
This is boring. I'm out of data. Oh, I was playing that game.
Anywhere,
Control,
anytime
we
you
are
need
pursuing
us,
the suspect.
we're there. Wi-Fi on the fly.
Preparing to ram suspect's vehicle.
the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Yum yum.
Hello, Bugs. This is the Bug. I'm Andy. This is Alice, and today we're going to be pretending that everything is fine. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it was fun. As long as I can manage. That's a second and a half. A reality time now, however. And, well, finally today, we're going to road test the
Going in for a
latest
tactical
update to the
round.
CSA app, that has brought the great British tradition of snitching on people you don't like back to the very heart of public life. School playground. I'm going to tell a new threat. There's a whole new piece of life these days, thanks to CSA.
Control,
Live in Britain,
we have
all
a
the more
visual
fun
on the
because
suspect.
no more grumbling. Playing their music too loud, just simply report them to the state and have them, shall we say, involuntarily rehoused.
Target has cleared the checkpoint. Over.
Formerly known as the prison service. What's the slogan? If you see something, say something. Or if you think you might see something, say something. Or if you haven't seen anything but don't like something, say something anyway. Well, let's have a look at this new app.
They rammed us!
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition.
Requires operatives
Please
with
exit
specialised skills.
immediately.
Technical abilities, firearms handling and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them by defeating each opponent in an arena. You'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
Not let me report you first, please. Let's have some decorum about this.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Let's go to the phone line. Here's the number. Listeners, in case you want to drop someone in, as long as it's not me, 001 before you call that number.
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground
Suspect is
satirical
unsighted.
anti-government comedy show,
Unsighted,
for running
sweeping
and
area.
co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show. Also, he does terrible puns.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was done for.
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you. But don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up.
For you. She tutted audibly at the sight of an Albion vehicle in the street yesterday. She says she prefers pigeons to balloon drones. I mean, come on, seriously, when did a drone get crap on a picnic? And what's more, and look, I've no idea if this is true or not, but I have it on very good authority, so please write this down, that she owns not one, but two.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
I mean, I love this system, Alice. I mean, no more awkward, rumbling resentments with your neighbours, your colleagues, or... What the heck? In for a penny, your family. You just docked a bit.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
Hey, I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He never tidies his bedroom. He gets up late. He listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music and is covertly plotting the downfall of the government and the restoration of a true democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just define all your
Death
household
as a
chores
state
as
of being is
patriotic.
neutral.
And if they fail to do
So
them,
it must be the
stop
loss
them.
of an absolute reality that...
If you don't do the washing up, do you
Yeah,
even
right.
want a clean British ethnostat?
This is the bug on the Buccaneer. Well, before we go today, Alice, let's delve into what we most miss about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I'd miss the old Union Jack, but somehow our new flag managed to be even more
Auto drive now disabled.
than that. I don't know quite what it is, if it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
Well, that was something I held quite dear.
I miss being able to dodge my friend's destination
Auto drive
weddings
now
in
enabled.
Italy. There's nothing worse than being asked to spend the equivalent of a motorbike on something.
I was supposed to be here that day. Thank you, dodgy pub filled. I'd be lying here dead with the rest of them otherwise.
What I don't get is all
Auto
the
drive now
security walking
disabled.
around. What are they guarding an abandoned building for?
Just what I was thinking. What am I looking for, Bagley?
Any kind of device.
I miss cash, particularly coins. I really miss coins. The fun of doing a heads or tails best of 5 to see if you had to go to the gym, and then a best of 7, best of 9, and 2v1. That was a long losing streak. Now with crypto, all the romance has gone out of heads and tails.
I miss romance, Andy. I miss there being mystery in life and not just a hope that your new partner isn't good enough at hacking to find out all the information the government has on you.
Bye for now, bug fans. Keep feeding the kitten of resistance, and one day it will grow into a Tyrannosaurus Rex that will use the Cass family as toothpicks. Metaphorically, of course.
Times are uncertain, and we live with the constant news of threats. But hasn't that always been the way? This island became great, not because of the good times, but how we dealt with the bad. From tighter border controls to investing in the power, your government is taking the action needed to keep Britain safe. So we need someone...
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Something's completely mangled it. Christ. What's it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
There's something there. Gun!
Are you ready?
Shots fired!
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Got caught, did they? Maybe they should try harder next time.
What the fuck? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Totally chewed up. What's it doing here, Bags?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Can't win. Stand down. Identify yourself.
Let's do this. Direct hit. Get this party started.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Noted.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
What, think we'd go back for you?
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Wait, seriously? The Kellys are behind the bombings.
This was just a delivery. Clan Kelly probably made a mint supplying the bombs.
But who was their contact? She didn't seem to know them. So if she's not a Kelly, could she be part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Hey, Bags. Can you figure out who was running the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Fuck me. The man had eyes on this while it went down. That's heavy.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Guess I'll just open up a quantum tunnel and warp through?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good call.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Noted.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
That is Zero Day's signature.
There, hurry. We've got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Just it, we're all on need to know.
Whoa, so Zero Day used a bunch of different crews to pull off the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
The bloody police had a tail on the real bombers and they didn't even say anything. They could have cleared DedSec's name.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Suspects reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Control, awaiting further instruction. Over.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham, your source for what they don't want to know.
Target has cleared. Checkpoint on.
Shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours. And yet, here we are. Those old government policies of adequate food turn out to be just another lie. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds of ways died in conditions that can be
Control.
cured.
I've lost the
black
target.
market means that criminal gangs like Clan Kelly run our city. And Prime Minister Jeff Sessions and Ralph pretend to care. How do we go from a consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
Into a wild west of hoarding, food battles and black market barons. We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities a secret. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? Like, the first stuff that got stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life was instantly worse than we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes stopped coming in. Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use for cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer. But that stuff has a half-life of 66 hours. As soon as those rules went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying.
Damn, Albion have really taken over the whole station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Great. So Albion have managed to make me miss the police. That's another reason to hate them.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
Right, let's spread out and look.
Search for the intruder!
Let's have a look around. I've gone far.
Looks clear. Gonna check our next area.
Covering from here. This will end badly for you. Make it stop!
Target is firing! Suspect shooting!
Fundamental inequality of the justice system, which is no longer producing.
I say all units, we have reports of fire in your area. Over. Approaching with caution. Over. We are inbound. Stand by. Putting an end to the chase now.
Going in.
Hey, Bags. Is that the same spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you...
Down! All units, we are up.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spiderbot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
decided they couldn't be comfortable to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation can clean up our streets better than the state police forces have most who knows how long. They fight fighting the streets like a business. Crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? So don't tell me how you've had our best interests up our doesn't.
If the police could handle their job, Albion would be necessary, but they can't. Home bombing is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops that keep at the wheel. Well, they're not at the wheel anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last fence path.
Got it!
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Okay, sure.
A ray of hope for us in this darkened universe.
Ouch!
Technology
Sorry!
will in fact render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all, because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator?
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
You mean like a secret location? Arre, this just keeps getting weirder. Let's check it out.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Tiny sliver of conscience. And if you had an automated Prime Minister, you could program it to be occasionally in the goddamn country. So that's, again, it's a step forward.
Again, I insist that there's never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the Prime Minister...
Auto drive now enabled.
No, it would be... I think we'd all be happy with that. We'd all know where we stood.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You are listening to The Bar. 4,000 new dream jobs for everyone. All I can say, Alice, is that I'm very glad that my children studied drama at school, because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That is the one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing, and that they're making the planet a better place, and that they control their own destinies, and that they have even a parody of a private life, and that they can smile without crying. That's what drama teaches them to do. Crucial skills in this day and age. Of course, it's not just the jobs that have been technologicalised beyond all recognition. It is also all reality. Thanks once again to Optic. According to Bloom, the Optic system is now the most secure it's ever been. And, well, of course, I mean, it's so convenient, Optic, isn't it? It saves us so much time and hassle trying to exist in the kind of realm of reality. I don't even need to bother with that. I mean, sure, the government has hacked into my soul and now basically monitors my every waking moment and thought. But at least I don't have to type, where's my nearest coffee shop, into a search engine. At least I don't have to waste anything between 8 and 12 seconds every day going online to look up how to make a bowl of muesli. And at least I'm not frittering away my precious mental energies thinking, what do I actually think?
Optic is so secure, Andy. It's more secure than a teenage girl reading a women's magazine. It's more secure than a comedian with a drinking problem. It's more...
The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this
have reached
lovely,
your destination.
damp location several times.
Well, it's a nice spot to keep things on the down low.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Bags, how can I get in there?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Not even in the country. That is one triple whammy. I've had lions longer than his longest spell on British soil. in this last year. It's this halfway house I can't stand. Either come back and do your job, or leave the planet entirely. I'm pretty sure there must be a spare space station knocking around where he can go and entertain himself for the rest of the time. Can we crowdfund it? Tell you what, let's make a cryptocurrency out of something and crowdfund it that way. What have you got spare? Jelly beans? Are they still legal?
He's away so often, Andy. I'm starting to think he doesn't like people.
Holden is still as a cat.
Get moving. It can't be it. Random ID check. Come here. ID check.
Sure.
Random ID check.
Looks like a secret bunker filled with police stuff. I think they've set up a clandestine station in here.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Definitely. What were they working on that led them to the drone attack?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Oh, come on. We already have the Albion problem on our hands. Now there's the Kellys to deal with too.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
They're kidnapping people right off the street. We have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Moving on. I won't ask.
Woo! This is a blast! Got the hang of this DedSec thing. Please, sir, may I have another?
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Not sure if I should say thanks, Bagley.
Bagley's Interpersonal skills take a little bit of getting used to. Good on you, kid.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. Well, good news, he's in the country, and no one's taking the boaties from us. Bad news, the EPC sucks.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering, in-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
Gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behaviour in the city, which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
So, if you thought you had a private life, get used to it. And we're not going to reclaim our lives without a fight. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Bucking, keeping the resistance informed. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember, nobody owns you but you.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Right. Better find our contact. Don't think Albion's above torture if they find out Angel's DedSec.
Get ready, blood.
Received. We'll engage if necessary.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be presented to Albion personnel upon demand.
Together. Keep it together. I can handle this. Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Off the books and everything, right? I'm trying to be discreet for once.
No worries. I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Look at this place. So the government continues to get away with treating immigrants like garbage and feigning ignorance when they all go missing?
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Whatever reeks of crime and misery has always got to be Mary Kelly. not surprised.
True. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Give up now. What was that? We've got them. Who the hell are you? You're in trouble now.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. Think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the Thames? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub.
Charles isn't it?
This looks fun.
Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Hey, shut your mouth or whatever the equivalent is for you AIs.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Brilliant.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
Don't need this.
Oh no. It wasn't me. Uh-oh. I fucked up.
Is your visa valid?
Oh no.
Valid status document is a crime.
Uh-oh, I fucked up. It wasn't me. Uh-oh, I fucked up. That's what I'm talking about. Ha-ha! Tried to beat that. It wasn't me. Oh no. Uh-oh, I fucked up. Oh no.
Albion personnel will act to disperse any unlawful gathering.
It wasn't me. Oh no. It wasn't me.
SSCC required for pallets 9A through 36.
do something about this constant people were fine. Never had a complaint against them. Probably just some racist fuck that sees them in season. It's downright repulsive, if you ask me. this easy, or way less easy.
Scanning the area for suspicious behavior.
Not a problem. I don't want trouble.
Violence against Albion roads is a criminal offense.
You know what really gets on my tips these days? Automation's got out of control. I was at my job for over 15 years. Hard working.
Looks like dead set.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand. Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice one.
All citizens are required to give Albion personnel their complete cooperation.
That should be a negotiation. Cool. Fine. No! Interesting. Oh! Bloody wankers. I swear, get me every time.